Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another story time get ready with me. This is episode 2 on my work series. I know you guys really enjoyed and liked last one, so let's continue it. Today was Valerie's first day at school and I was dealing with some separation anxiety earlier on in the morning, but I decided, you know what, let's do a video. Let me get my mind off of things and just accept that she's back at school and we will not be spending as much time together anymore. So it's okay. I'm 100% sure she's having a great day and I'm just excited for her. Can't wait to see her. I already went ahead and put on my foundation, and what I use is Bare Minerals. It's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. And I also did put on some primer, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish, and then of course the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Guys, how have you guys been doing? I've been doing really good. I have been off for a few days. My off days are just great. Today I'm going to be going in with this palette, the Powerpuff Girls palette by ColourPop Cosmetics. The same stuff that I used in the last video. I just figured today we're going to go in with these blues, okay, because I really wanted to use this blue glittery one last time, so that's what we're going to do. So if you guys are wondering what palette I'm using the ColourPop Cosmetic Powerpuff Girls collection palette. Work has been work, guys. I have more story times for you. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. We're gonna get there together. Today we're gonna do like a halo eye, okay? I feel like it's gonna look really, really good. Today I'm gonna be introducing my work leader, so my department leader in the area where I'm at. My nephew gave me this cup like a few birthdays ago, and I'm just sipping on some coffee. But so our work leader, there's one work leader in our department, and I think it's like every 3 years it switches off. So her time is coming up, like her contract of being a lead is coming up next month. And a lot of the tension on me has been, I feel like part of the reason has been because her lead position is coming up, and that means that there's going to be an opportunity in our department. And there's 6 of us in our department, and one of the 5 of us will have the opportunity to become the next lead, and basically you just get paid a couple more dollars, and it's just like a lead is a lead, someone who shows the example, leadership examples of how to work and how to be and whatnot, you know? Basically it's our supervisor's right-hand girl, right-hand man. Of course, before things got super crazy with me and my coworkers, I had shared that I did want to apply for the position with a few of them, and then I felt after that things started to get a little tense, because I know that there's other people in my department that also want to go for the lead position. I've been posing as a little bit of threat to these people, you know? Why can't we all just be happy for each other? Why? Like, it's not a competition. If you have it in you, you have it in you, and you will qualify for it. That's it. And if you didn't qualify for it this time, you will definitely have the opportunity to do it in the future. Like, it's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? So today we're going to be talking about my lead and how my relationship with her came about from the beginning to where we're at right now. I don't really clean my brushes, guys. Like, literally, this is from the last time. So this is what I do. I will literally take a Kleenex. So I'm gonna take a Kleenex and I do this. I know, it's so gross. I need to clean my brushes. At this point, I think I just need all new brushes in general, like, period, because like they're so gross, right? But you know what? I'm gonna give myself like a transition color out first. I feel like that would be like the best thing so that everything can come together a lot better, you know? And we're just gonna use one palette, okay? We're just gonna stick to this palette. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with this color, Crime Fighting, this one up here in the corner, and I'm just gonna put it up here on my lid, okay? Like that. I know you can't really see it on here right now, but I just want it to like be there. I just want it to exist right there. So we're gonna name my lead What are we gonna name her? We're gonna name her Catherine, okay? We're gonna name her Catherine. So when I first started, Catherine, she was very nice to me. She was very, very nice to me. Yeah, didn't have a problem with her. Never had a problem with her when I started like I did with my work bully. If you guys didn't see that video, I'm gonna link it down below for you guys so you guys could go ahead and check it out and watch that one so you guys know who my work bully is. Yeah, she wasn't like my work bully. She was actually very helpful. Anything that I had a question to, she was very nice, you know, openly explained to me how to do things and whatnot. Now, Catherine, so there's like different roles in her department and like my area. The company that I work for has different departments, but in the department I am in, inside of that plant warehouse is a specific type of department. And maybe someday in the future I'll share with you so it like makes sense, whatever, but for now I'm gonna do my best. So anyways, everybody has like a different role. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 different roles in that department, okay? And usually I am the Jeep driver, forklift driver in that department, and Kathy is just like knowledged in like every role, which now I am knowledged in every role. So I guess that's why I pose as a threat now to like be able to qualify to become a leader in the future when the opportunity is available. So anyways, at this time when I had started, I only knew my role as a forklift driver at the moment. So any questions that I had, since I couldn't go to my work bully, Mary, I would go to her because she would know. She was like the next person that knew how to do some things. There were also other employees there at that time that don't work with us anymore because they have either switched jobs or like switched departments. So there is, I think, like 1 or 2 people that aren't with me anymore, and they're in a different department. So like I'm not gonna talk about them. If I had any questions, she was like very nice, very kind to like go ahead and answer my question. So there was times where I would be paired up with her on the forklift. So, and we both have like, one of us usually stays in the department and another one usually goes in and out of the department, getting material, bringing out material and whatnot. And the one that stays inside of the department takes care of other tasks as a forklift driver, and yeah, usually remains in that area. So, okay, I already went ahead and applied that transition color. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack Rowdy Rough Boys, which is this corner blue, and I'm gonna put it on the outer corner and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner, and I'm gonna do the same thing to this one and this one. Catherine doesn't like to go outside of the department in the forklift, so I'm usually the one bringing in material and all that stuff from the warehouse into our department, and that's fine. Like, it's fine. I love doing that. I feel like it like gets me out of the department and like, you know, so I don't mind that. So before I started, I was training on the opposite crew, and everyone before I started on my crew warned me about Mary and Catherine being super lazy and hard to work with and stuff. Okay, so they had already warned me about a few people, like a lot, and not just that crew, but it was like other people as well. I would get like random, oh my god, like, so-and-so is super lazy, I feel so bad for you, but you're gonna see it for yourself. Don't worry, just do your job. Don't let them take advantage of you, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what I would literally hear all the time. But, you know, I like to see for myself, because their relationship with somebody is their relationship, but it might be different with me, you know? So I was like, okay, like, maybe it'll be different with me. Like, we'll see how these girls are. And so, little behold, Mary, my bully, she didn't help me at all. She just didn't like me from the beginning till now. It was just never gonna happen. She was never helpful with me, and she would help other people like super willingly, and for a second I thought that it was just like a woman thing. Like, she just didn't help women in general, period, because I would see her go up to like the other guys and like be super helpful and everything. So I just thought it was a woman thing, but then I then I found out slowly that it was a personal thing. So anyways, on to Catherine. So a lot of people had warned me about Catherine's Catherine's work ethic being super lazy. And yeah, when I got to work with her finally, I did realize that she was extremely lazy, because I was finding myself being super overwhelmed with a load of tasks and a lot of work that I had not before. And I just thought that maybe I was still new, and like I was just still new, and I would eventually, like, things would eventually get better, right? But I slowly started realizing that the reason that I was feeling overwhelmed and overworked was because I was doing more than she was. Like, I would say 85%, and then she was doing the rest. I didn't know how to approach her about it, because as a leader you would think that she would know these types of, like, she wouldn't do this type of thing to you, especially because she was so nice to me. She would make little small talk with me, like, oh, do you plan on having more kids and stuff? And I'd be like, no, I'm good. She actually has a fiance that works there, but he works in a different department. So she did tell me about that. It was just like small talk, you know, like she was really nice. So for a while, like, I wouldn't say nothing, you know, because I felt bad. I didn't want to like crush that relationship between me and her. But like at the same time, I would go home with my feet killing. Like, my feet would be dying, guys, like dying, because I was just so tired. Because it's not just driving the forklift, you gotta get up and down, and move things and write things down, and it's a lot. Okay, so it was a lot. That's how it's looking right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pack the other side. So like I said, for a while I kind of like just held it in and didn't want to say nothing. I just didn't want to break that relationship. I already had a tough time with other homegirl, and then I just didn't want to have a tough time with Catherine. You know, I would hear stories, and here's the thing, like, I would also hear stories about things in the past that Catherine had done. Catherine has been there longer than any of us have been there. I'm not sure, but I think she's around my age, perhaps a little older. I'm not sure. I don't think I ever asked her how old she was, but she has been there for a little over, like way over. I think she's been there for like, I don't know, over 5 years for sure. So I would hear stories that whenever she wouldn't like someone, she would get her other coworkers against them. And honestly, I didn't want that. Like, I didn't want that. I was still new. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, you know, buff it out in the, I know I said like the outer corner and inner corner, but like, it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and like put some concealer in the middle so that we can you know, erase that. So anyways, I came to a point where like I just could not. At this point, I was already there for a while, and I just, I like figured her out that what everyone had been telling me and warning me is exactly what happened, and like I didn't want it to happen, and I just, you know, I just wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt that she wasn't like everyone else was picturing her to me to be. But she did. She was taking advantage of me, and she just doesn't do it to me. She just very lazy, very doesn't care if you're doing most of the work and whatnot. So then I brought it up to my supervisor in hopes that she would like bring it up to her, but like in a way where it didn't seem like obvious that I had said anything about it, right? Because I didn't like want that relationship with her, like nothing bad, right? I didn't want to get her in trouble, but at the same time I wanted her to like be more helpful, because honestly guys, I would go home crying of how tired I was. And I know it sounds super exaggerating, but like, because I didn't want to say nothing, because I didn't want her to become that person with me, to like have everyone hate me or whatever the, you know, whatever she does in the past with other people that have worked with her in the past. So I went ahead and I told my supervisor to go ahead and please talk to her about like just being a little more helpful. When I told my supervisor about it, she like didn't act surprised that this was like typical of her to do. So she was like, yeah, okay. So the next time that we worked together, I noticed that she was like very quiet with me, like not bubbly like usually, you know? So I was like, oh God, like, man, she took it the wrong way. So I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't approach her about it. I just left it alone, okay? Because I just didn't want to confront her or make her feel any other type of way than whatever she was already feeling, right? All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my concealer and we're gonna place it in the middle. And I'm gonna take a specific brush for this. I'm gonna take a brush like this. And I'm just gonna grab some off the tip. And I'm just gonna place it in the middle where I want. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna bring it up to here. Like all that right there. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip into Super Friends, which is this beautiful blue glitter color, with my finger. And look how beautiful that is. And I'm just gonna dab it on there. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I love it. I'm already obsessed. Look how pretty that is. Guys, I ordered some like beautiful colors that I can't wait to come in the mail. And they're like glitters like this, but you activate them. They're flakes. And they're like chameleon colors, okay? And then you activate them with like a liquid. And, ooh, look how beautiful that is. And they look so gorgeous. I see Michaela on TikTok use them a lot and they look stunning, okay? So I'm like, I like need them. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm just gonna like blend out the corners, okay? Just so we can blend it out, like nice. So anyways, she comes in the next time we work and I could, right off the bat, energy, everything, I could tell it was different. The vibe, just the way she like interacted with me, didn't interact with me, just says a lot, you know? So I was like, oh my God, like I just don't want drama. I don't know how she's gonna react to it. I've already heard how she reacts based off of other people when she doesn't like someone and I just don't want that, right? So then, so anyways, she didn't bother me. She didn't bother me. She didn't talk to me, but she didn't bother me either. So like, that's cool. Awesome. We did work. We after that, we didn't really get paired up like that anymore. It's kind of like my supervisor took me away from that situation and she would put her in other areas. She doesn't really Jeep drive. It's not really her role. She's usually in another area, but I guess like sometimes if we really do need, like if we're short someone and my coworker's not here or something, or if there's like another, like if there's a Jeep driver that calls in, usually she'll be like there or just really depending, but she won't really be on the Jeep. So I don't think I've worked with her since then on the Jeep. Now that I think about it. So anyways, but she doesn't bother me. She doesn't come up to me. She doesn't say hi. She doesn't interact with me, but she also doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Which is like fine, great, awesome. You know, if I ever do need something of her, like if I ever need her help or whatever, she does help me. So she does willingly help me, which is also great. This is all I want. Okay, fine. We don't have to be friends, but like, let's just be able to work together. And she does that, which is good. But again, you know, like that's what happened ever since that. I want to go ahead and do the other eye, but like, do you guys see how beautiful it is? It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, that looks absolutely stunning, actually. So now, okay, I have this eyeliner that's this color. I'm thinking it would look really nice. This is by Wet n Wild. That's a beautiful color. Look at it. Beautiful color, so I feel like it would look good, I think. Let's try it. Okay, I went to go turn on my air conditioner because my camera is overheating. So hopefully it doesn't bother you guys a lot. It's not noisy, but just in case it's like, you know. So what I did notice is that my other two coworkers, I know that I'm missing one because that one is currently not with us anymore. She's in a different department, but the other two coworkers that we're gonna get into in a different video, they didn't like her. Nobody really talked to her. I'm talking about Catherine or Mary. My other two workers didn't talk to Catherine or Mary. Try not to like forget their names. I was still fairly new and not close with them or interact much with them because our job roles in the department are different, and so like our interactions were like very little to almost none. So my main interactions were with whoever I was paired up with, or yeah. But I did realize that the other two didn't really talk to Catherine and Mary, and Mary and Catherine would talk to each other, and at one point Mary did have a bad interaction with Catherine because Mary just has a really bad attitude. Her behavior is just so problematic. For a minute I thought that she was only nice to guys, but she did have a good relationship with Catherine. It was just that she just has a bad attitude. Like, Mary just has a horrible attitude and it's just problematic, and I guess it just depends how you deal with it. But Catherine just deals with it as in like, whatever girl, like, do you, like, I don't care, you know? So that's how she deals with it. I don't deal with it like that. I went directly to report her and I don't regret it. The other two don't talk to Catherine and Mary, okay? And this was for like a long time, and the other two were the ones who had mentioned to me how Catherine was when she didn't like someone or her in the past, getting her other coworkers against one person because she just didn't have a good relationship with her. But she didn't do that to me. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this mascara because I'm gonna put some lashes on. So fast forward, we got a new hire. I'm gonna name her Stacy, okay? So Stacy was a new hire. Me and her clicked so well. Till this day, sometimes we like still text each other. She's not there no more. She got terminated. So when she first started and she was getting trained, Catherine would talk to her. And Stacy just has this personality where she's just so social, and like, I wish I was social like her. Like, she will literally come up with a conversation and go on it and on it about it, and she just like keeps this conversation flow, but her energy is like so like awesome and great at the same time. Like, and she's like this with everyone, and that's what I love about her. Like, she's just cool with everyone. Never, at the time that she was there, she wasn't getting involved with nobody's business. And like, I noticed that every time you start there, people are always giving you input on everybody, okay? Everyone. So just like start and do your thing, and just like whatever relationship you will form with someone, that's your relationship and that's it. Like, why you gotta talk? And that's how people are there. So anyways, she has like this awesome personality, super bubbly, super outgoing, super social. So me and her got along super well. Catherine, like I said, she wasn't a problem to me until Stacy started having like, her and Catherine started being really cool. Like I said, Stacy was super cool with everybody. When Stacy would come up to me, Catherine would give her like looks, kind of like kind of saying like, don't talk to her, you know what I'm saying? But like, how childish, you know? Then that's when I was like, now I see what others have been saying about you. Me and Stacy were mega cool, okay? So she comes up to me, she goes, hey Claudia, I just want you to know that, and we would talk about work related stuff and just like random stuff too, like random, you know? She came up to me one time, she's like, Claudia, I just want you to know, like, I'm not trying to start drama or anything, but I just want to like bring this to your attention, that Catherine just saw us talking and she came up to me and she said, I don't think I trust you anymore. Like, in a very like in a way that was supposed to intimidate her not to talk to me anymore. And I was like, what? Like, I literally started laughing about it. Like, this has got to be a throwback childhood grammar school moment for me. Like, really, like, you're grown-ass woman really are trying to intimidate the new hire because she's talking to me about whatever work-related thing we're talking about. Like, because you don't interact with me, you don't want her to interact with me either. Like, what? And this was just mind-blowing. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And this time I was so cool with like the other two. Okay, so I was just like mind-blown. I'm gonna throw on some lashes. Okay, and the lashes that I'm gonna use are these. These are sold on Amazon. You guys need to run right now. Don't walk. Run to Amazon, get them. They're $12.99. You get all of these lashes. Like, these had more, but like I've used them. But you literally get 20 pairs of lashes in this case, okay? And yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in right now. Guys, I had to go ahead and grab me a little snack. Popped on the lashes. And I went in with the same Rowdy Rough Boys blue color, and I went ahead and put it under my eyes corner, only the corner, and then I put on some mascara, and then I went in with this ColourPop blue color that also came with the collection, and I filled in my waterline, and like, this is what we got. And I'm gonna go in with the Tarte in the color Tan Deep Neutral 47N. And we're gonna give ourselves some warmth in the face. But yeah, guys, I can't like really remember exactly where I was at. But yeah, like, can you believe this lady? Like, I just can't believe it. Like, am I really hearing this? Intimidating homegirl to not talk to me. Like, I don't trust you anymore. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna trust you anymore. Like, what? She's not even like telling me anything, like any dark secrets or whatever. She's not like that at all. Well, she didn't come off like that at all, because she wasn't like sharing anything. Like, we were literally talking about like work related things and just like random things in general, you know? So, but it was nothing about her. So it was like really weird that she would come up to her like randomly and say that to her, you know? And I would catch her sometimes too, like if Stacy was talking to me, you would literally see Catherine in the corner, like looking at her like this. Like, what is wrong with you? This is work. This is work. You know, even in grammar school, like, cut that crap out. Can we normalize not bullying anymore, please? It was never acceptable, and it shouldn't be acceptable now, like, ever. No. What are you doing? Especially as a grown woman. I mean, just think about it. She has children. Would she want her children to be treated this way? Like, that doesn't make sense. And like, what kind of example are you putting to your children anyways to begin with, you know? I just think it's disgusting behavior. Absolutely disgusting. The bullying, all that, you know, it's just disgusting. I'm gonna go ahead with this color, which is also part of the ColourPop Powerpuff Girl collection, and this is in the color Saving the World, and it's like a really nice peachy corally color. It looks like that. But right now, like, I mean, homegirl got fired, Stacy, because, okay, I miss her a lot. I wish she would have, you know, just so stupid. She went out on leave, COVID leave, and our company pays us to be out on leave, especially if you test negative. We'll back that in the policy. The policy has changed now, so it's not easy for you to call COVID and then just stay home and get paid. But before, you would literally say you have symptoms, and they would literally pay you to stay home until you got better. Even if you weren't sick, if you just had symptoms, whether your test came back negative or not, like, they would pay you to stay home, okay? So there was a lot of issues at work with people just taking advantage of this, okay? There was. Hence why I had been picking so much overtime. So, anyways, when you're on that, like, and if you're on COVID leave and your company is paying you, they're paying you to stay at home. This girl went on a whole vacation trip, and what happened was that her girlfriend put up pictures of the trip of them, and somebody from work must have seen that and tattled, snitched, and gave that information to management, upper management, and she got terminated because she was on company paid time to be on leave. So she's supposed to be in quarantine. She's supposed to be quarantining, and not, like, part of the policy is you're not supposed to be on vacation. So yeah, she got terminated because of that. I was so sad. I was like, oh, girl, like, oh god, I was so mad. Because she was like, me and her vibed so good. Like, it's just so crazy. Me and her just vibed really good. So till this day, like, I'll check in and be like, hey girl, how you doing? You know, whatnot. She is working for another really good company, so I'm really happy for her. But anyways, so ever since that, Catherine didn't really bother me for a while, since nobody was talking to her. The only one that would talk to her, like I said, was Mary, but Mary is usually in an area, she's like doing her own thing away, and so Catherine is in her role away with the rest, which the rest don't talk to her. So she doesn't bother me, so she's quiet. Nobody's really been talking to her, but I don't bother her or make her feel less than. Aside of her like doing that with Stacy, even though I thought that was like really wrong and childish, since then she hasn't really done anything to like me, you know, which is like a really bad example of leadership, because her being the leader of the team, you don't do those things. You just don't do those things, okay? How she got the position, according to other sources, okay, everybody's chismoso there. Like, there's so many chismes, okay? Oh my god. She's only the lead because she was the only one who applied for it at that time. So, I guess that's why she's the lead. Her time is almost up, and I'm gonna go for the position. If I get it, I got it, and if I don't, it's all good, okay? Not the end of the world. But I'm gonna go ahead and line up my lips. Oh my god, I've been looking for this. It's like all dirty. But it's this Morphe lip liner in the color Spiffy, and it's just so pretty. It's just such a pretty color. I love it so much. But yeah, that's my lead, Catherine. We don't talk to each other, but we don't bother each other, right? Aside of her doing that to me, that, you know, but hopefully she doesn't do that again. Well, she doesn't have to, because we're gonna get to where we're at right now, okay? Slowly but surely we'll get there, guys. And something tragic happened to me this week, and I'm sorry to leave you guys like that, but like, tragic. I just can't. Okay, look at how beautiful that color is, okay? Spiffy, Morphe. Now I'm gonna go in with this gloss called, it's by Rimmel London. Rimmel London, I don't know how to say it, guys. I'm sorry. And this is the color Bare Minimum. I'm so obsessed with this, okay? Obsessed with this gloss. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my god. Like, I love gloss. I love gloss. Okay, now we're gonna take this off. I'm honestly not even gonna do anything to my hair, guys. Like, I'm just gonna, you know, it's like washed. I'm just gonna do a little something like that. Okay, and that's it. So there you go, guys. This is the look we came up with. A little blue halo moment with a little bit of glitter pop in the middle. This is the lips. Okay. I got this one, obviously, at Walgreens. This is where they carry that brand. Rimmel London. Bare Minimum. I love glosses. It's like really rare the moment of the time. I'll do like a matte lip. I don't really like a matte lip. I love glosses. And plus, it keeps my lips hydrated and moisturized, and matte liquid lipsticks, or just lipsticks in general, just make my lips feel very like dry and crusty. So don't really don't really go for those. Excuse Toby in the background. He's just like having a ball. He's having a great time. But yeah, guys, oh my god, I love this look so much. Like, I love it. Love it so much. But yeah, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. There's our lead, the second person to this whole situation. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I can be on it with the videos, be on it with the story times, okay? It really helps out. But yeah, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe and like button. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying these videos, these story times, okay? Love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!